Have you ever felt lost in your own relationship, unsure if the affection is truly genuine? Sometimes sweet words can mask hidden hurts, signs that you're not being valued as you deserve. If you recognize these phrases from your partner, be strong and love yourself enough to move on. In this video, we'll shine a light on those red flags, subtle but crucial warning signs in a relationship. You'll learn to recognize when it's time to gently let go, to protect your heart, and seek a true love where you are cherished and fully appreciated. Don't let yourself be trapped in a relationship that only brings heartache. Listen to your intuition and bravely step out of the shadows, towards the light of true happiness where you can be yourself and shine brightly. If you find this content helpful, hit the subscribe button to never miss our upcoming videos. We'll continue to bring you valuable insights on love and life. And stay tuned until the end of the video, because I bet the last one will be the one you least want to hear. See you in the next videos, where we'll continue to explore the fascinating aspects of life and human nature. So number 1, I don't need a man. When a woman tells you, I don't need a man, from a Stoic perspective, this isn't merely a statement, but a clear sign of disrespect and disregard for your value. In fact, this could be an alarming signal, implying that she doesn't value you or your place in her life. In any relationship, feeling valued and loved is a fundamental need. Her words subtly suggest that she might not recognize or appreciate your efforts, support, or presence. This can make you feel overlooked and unappreciated. More importantly, it can create an invisible distance between the two of you, gradually weakening the relationship. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once summed up a simple yet profound truth: associate with people who make you better. This teaching serves as a gentle but powerful reminder that every relationship we enter should be a journey of mutual growth and cultivation of good values. If a relationship doesn't make you feel valued and respected, if it doesn't help you become a better version of yourself, then it's not a healthy relationship worth continuing. Don't cling to a relationship just out of familiarity or fear of loneliness. Be brave enough to let go, to open up new opportunities, to find people who truly appreciate and support you on your journey to become the best version of yourself. However, if you feel hurt by her words, remember that it's just her opinion, not the absolute truth about your worth. Marcus Aurelius also advised us, accept the things you cannot change and change the things you can. You can't change her opinion, but you can change how you react to it. Remember, you deserve to be loved and respected. If this relationship doesn't offer you those things, be brave enough to walk away. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, sometimes the best way to help someone is to stop helping them. By leaving, you not only protect your self-respect, but also give her a chance to realize your value. Finally, remember that Stoicism doesn't teach us to be indifferent or apathetic. It teaches us to master our emotions, make wise decisions, and live a meaningful life. Value yourself and seek relationships that truly bring you happiness. So number 2, my friends are more important. My friend, more important, and these words are like a bucket of cold water thrown onto your relationship. It's not just a casual remark, but a revelation of her priorities. And sadly, you're not at the top of that list. A healthy relationship is a balance between romantic love and friendship. However, when the scales tip too far in one direction, it creates imbalance and instability. Her constant prioritization of friends over you, whether in small decisions like choosing a dinner spot or significant moments like anniversaries, demonstrates a lack of respect and commitment to your relationship. For example, if she consistently cancels plans with you to hang out with her friends or spends hours chatting with them on the phone without considering your feelings, it's a clear sign that you're not a priority in her life. Or if she always seeks advice and support from her friends instead of you, that's also a red flag. Love isn't just about sharing joy and sorrow, but also about prioritizing and putting the other person first. When you're always the second choice, the one who has to compromise and sacrifice, can you still feel happy and valued? Is this relationship still something you want to hold on to for the long term? Perhaps it's time to seriously reassess this relationship. You deserve to be loved and cherished, to be the top priority in the heart of the one you love. Don't let yourself drown in a relationship that doesn't bring you happiness and fulfillment. Be strong and courageous to seek true love, where you can be yourself, loved, and cherished unconditionally. Leaving a relationship where you're not valued is an act of self-respect and courage. It's essential for your happiness and well-being. Do you agree with this viewpoint? If so, please comment, "I agree," so we can connect with others who share the same opinion. So number 3, my ex used to do that. When she says, "My ex used to do that too," you do not rush to dismiss it as a simple comparison. You understand that her words are like a passing breeze, carrying fragments of past memories. Yet this time, that breeze stirs a hidden corner within you filled with complex emotions, a hint of hurt, a touch of disappointment creeps into your mind. Could it be that she hasn't fully let go of the past? Is the shadow of the former still lingering in her mind, causing her to unconsciously compare you to that person? Despite your efforts to maintain a stoic spirit, you cannot deny the feeling of being undervalued, as if you are merely a pale imitation. Is she seeking a perfect replacement for the former, or is she simply not ready to open her heart to a new relationship? These questions swirl in your mind, causing you restless contemplation. With your inherent calmness, you decide to confront the issue directly. You will open up and talk to her, sharing your genuine feelings and listening to her innermost thoughts. You understand that only honest communication can dispel misunderstandings and help both of you understand each other better. If this conversation does not lead to a mutual understanding, you are prepared to accept that perhaps this relationship is not meant to be. You will not cling or harbor resentment, but will gently let go, allowing both to seek their true happiness. You understand that love is not about possession or control, but about respect and freedom. Distance and time might be the healing balm for both. Perhaps after some time apart, you will realize each other's worth and find a way back. Or maybe you will find new happiness with those who truly belong to you. Whatever the outcome, you will always cherish the beautiful memories you shared and wish her peace and happiness. Do you see these as warning signs of an unsustainable relationship? If you agree, please follow our channel. If not, please hit like. So number 4, I'm not ready for a relationship. When she tells you, "I'm not ready for a relationship," it's a serious indication that she's not willing to commit. This statement is more than just a casual remark. It reveals a fundamental misalignment in your relationship goals. Perhaps she has other priorities, unresolved emotional issues, or simply doesn't envision a future with you. Her words clearly show that she's not prepared to invest the time and dedication that a meaningful relationship requires. Regardless of the reason, her statement reveals a truth. She's not ready for a serious relationship, one that demands an investment of time, effort, and emotions. This creates an invisible distance between you two, a misalignment of desires and expectations in love. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In this situation, you understand that you can't force someone into a relationship when they're not ready. It's a truth you must accept, no matter how difficult it may be. You may feel disappointed, frustrated, or even hurt. But instead of trying to convince or change her, you should respect her decision. Love cannot be forced. It requires willingness and sincerity from both sides. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Instead of suffering from her rejection, view it as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth." Perhaps you need more time to understand what you truly want in love, or maybe you need to focus on other aspects of your life to become a better person. Instead of clinging to a relationship with no future, focus on personal growth and development. Who knows, in that time apart, both of you might have the chance to mature and change, and perhaps when you meet again, you can come together in a more fulfilling way. So number 5, it's your fault. It's your fault. Oh no, a familiar phrase, a mask concealing a lack of responsibility, often overlooked in the throes of love. You, with your clarity and discernment, recognize this as a red flag. In a healthy relationship, acknowledging mistakes and offering sincere apologies are the foundations of respect and understanding. However, if she consistently avoids responsibility and seeks to blame you, it's a sign of immaturity and disrespect. Marcus Aurelius once said, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them." The Stoic understands that her refusal to acknowledge her mistakes isn't your problem, but hers. However, that doesn't mean you have to accept injustice and disrespect. Seneca advised, "Control what you can control and accept what you cannot." You cannot change her, but you can change how you react to this situation. A Stoic wouldn't let negative emotions cloud their judgment. You would calmly assess the situation, considering whether this relationship is worth continuing. If she's not willing to change and mature, perhaps it's time to let go and seek a partner who appreciates and shares responsibility. As Epictetus said, "Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have." And in a relationship, respect and responsibility are indispensable values for building lasting happiness. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. A Stoic wouldn't allow anyone, even their loved one, to damage their self-respect and values. You would maintain your Stoic spirit, live a meaningful life, and seek true happiness. Finally, understand that breaking up is not a failure, but a valuable lesson. It helps you realize what you truly need in a relationship and helps you mature on your journey to find happiness. So number 6, you don't make enough money. Those words cut like a knife into your self-esteem, exposing the harsh truth behind a seemingly beautiful love. It turns out that, for her, a man's worth isn't measured by his kind heart, his sincerity, or his tireless efforts, but by cold, hard numbers on a paycheck. Those words act like a distorted lens through which she no longer sees the real you, but only a wallet, a means to satisfy her materialistic ambitions. Love, which is meant to be a connection between two kindred spirits, has now become a transaction where affection is valued by money. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." His words serve as a profound reminder of the true poverty of the soul when greed for material possessions overshadows spiritual values. In love, a woman who values money over meaningful connection is imprisoning herself in a gilded cage of lack. When she judges you by your salary, she inadvertently diminishes her own worth and the value of the relationship. She forgets that you are an independent individual with unwavering efforts, a sincere heart, and a rich soul. You deserve to be loved and cherished for who you are, not for the numbers on your paycheck. Her words may hurt, but remember, your value isn't determined by the amount of money you earn, but by the qualities you possess. Kindness, intelligence, humor, or simply the way you treat others. You may be a man who always cares for and supports others, always ready to listen and share. You may be an intelligent man, with extensive knowledge and a thirst for learning. You may be a humorous man, knowing how to make others laugh and bring joy to everyone. These are your true values, the things that make you special and lovable. Don't let negative comments about your income overshadow your self-worth. Be confident in yourself and seek someone who appreciates you for who you are, someone who can see the beauty of your soul beyond the numbers on your income statement. If you agree with our perspective, please subscribe to our channel so we can go further together in the upcoming lessons. Number 7, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. These words cast a dark shadow over your relationship, signaling a brewing storm of distrust. Trust, like an invisible yet strong thread, binds two hearts together. If that thread breaks, the relationship will falter and risk falling apart at any moment. When she says she doesn't trust you, it means the seeds of doubt have sprouted within her, sowing the seeds of suspicion, jealousy, and arguments. You'll find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly having to be cautious in your words and actions to prove your integrity. But is it worth living in such tension and fatigue? A relationship without trust is merely a cage that imprisons both of you, suffocating love and leaving it breathless. In today's world, where relationships are often tested by external pressures and distractions, maintaining trust is more crucial than ever. A partner who cannot see your true worth and constantly doubts you will never bring the stability and peace you need. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are constantly clouded by doubt and mistrust, your happiness will inevitably suffer. Therefore, if she tells you she doesn't trust you, take it as a sign to reassess the relationship. Faced with this situation, you have two choices. One is to not rush to blame or reproach, but calmly and objectively assess the issue. There may be deeper reasons behind her lack of trust, perhaps past hurts, unresolved misunderstandings, or simply differences in personality and perspectives. Try to open up, listen, and share with her, and find out what caused her to lose trust in you. If you can overcome these obstacles together, your relationship will become stronger than ever. However, if all efforts to heal fail, if trust cannot be rebuilt, then perhaps it's time to accept that this relationship cannot continue. Although this decision can be very difficult and painful, sometimes letting go is the best way to free both of you from suffering and torment. Relationship without trust is merely a soulless shadow, unable to bring happiness and peace to anyone. Living in doubt and torment will only exhaust you and make you lose faith in love. Instead of trying to hold on to a broken relationship, be brave and move on, seeking someone who deserves your love and trust. Breaking up is not the end, but a new beginning. It's an opportunity for you to look back at yourself, learn from your mistakes, and grow in love. Believe that somewhere out there, someone is waiting for you. Someone who will cherish and love you with all their heart. Someone who will build a solid relationship with you based on trust and respect. Number 8, I have no one else but you. I have no one else but you. This confession is both a testament to your partner's trust and a potential challenge in your relationship. When she turns to you as her sole emotional support, it's crucial to recognize that your role isn't that of a superhero capable of solving all her problems. You are her lover, her companion, her confidant, not her therapist or savior. While her reliance on you is a sign of love and trust, without clear boundaries, it can become an overwhelming burden. You cannot and should not carry all her burdens and hardships. You lack the knowledge and expertise to diagnose or treat her mental health issues. Instead, be a genuine companion, listening and sharing, encouraging her to seek professional help if needed. Even though the instinct to protect and support your loved one is natural, a Stoic understands that love doesn't equate to absolute protection. When she stumbles in life's challenges, you shouldn't rush to play the savior. You understand that excessive help only makes her weaker and more dependent. Epictetus once said, "Difficulties show what men are." A Stoic believes that everyone has the inner strength to overcome adversity. Instead of solving all her problems, be a companion, encouraging her to face challenges and find her own solutions. Seneca also advised, "Help others stand up. Don't do their work for them." A Stoic understands that the best help isn't doing everything for her, but helping her realize her potential and develop independence. Instead of becoming an accidental therapist, you would encourage her to seek professional support from those with expertise. Mental health is a complex field, requiring intervention from knowledgeable and experienced individuals. A Stoic understands that true love isn't blind sacrifice, but mutual respect and support for each other's growth. Only when she can stand on her own 2 feet can the relationship develop sustainably and healthily. Crossing boundaries in love, even if stemming from sincere affection, can lead to undesirable consequences. When one person constantly plays the fixer, carrying all the burdens and difficulties of the other, an imbalance gradually forms. The growing weight of emotional and mental burdens can leave the person feeling exhausted and drained, diminishing the joy and meaning in the relationship. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This teaching reminds us of the importance of defining our roles and boundaries in love. You are not a superhero who can solve every problem, but a companion, a lover, and a sharer. Understanding your own limitations, you'll know how to set realistic expectations for the relationship. You won't try to do things beyond your capabilities, nor sacrifice your happiness to please your partner. Instead, you'll focus on taking care of yourself, nurturing your own values and joys. When you know how to love and cherish yourself, you'll have enough energy and positivity to spread love to your partner. You'll no longer feel tired or resentful, but will fully enjoy the happy moments with her. A healthy relationship is one where both individuals have space to grow, while building a lasting and joyful love together. So number 9, I deserve someone better than you. When faced with the statement, I deserve someone better than you, a Stoic wouldn't let negative emotions overwhelm them. Instead, they understand that this statement, while hurtful, is an opportunity to reassess themselves and the relationship. According to Stoic philosophy, happiness doesn't come from what others say about us, but from how we perceive ourselves. Her words may be a harsh truth, but that doesn't mean they define your worth. Instead of dwelling on the hurt, view it as a reminder to continuously improve yourself. Stoics understand that no one is perfect, and everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Instead of trying to become a better person according to someone else's standards, focus on developing your own positive qualities. Be kind, sincere, responsible, and always strive to do your best in everything. Furthermore, a healthy relationship requires mutual respect and appreciation. If your partner cannot see the value you bring, perhaps it's not the right relationship for you. Be brave enough to let go and seek someone who appreciates you, someone who will build a love with you based on respect, understanding, and empathy. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Turn hurtful words into motivation to become stronger and better. Ultimately, your happiness doesn't depend on others' opinions, but on how you perceive and love yourself. A Stoic wouldn't let those words damage their self-worth. They understand that a person's value isn't measured by material possessions, but by their inner qualities and positive contributions to life. They would question themselves whether this relationship is truly based on love and mutual respect. If the answer is no, they wouldn't hesitate to let go, knowing they deserve happiness and better treatment. As Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The woman in this story may be exhibiting a spiritual poverty. By focusing solely on material values, she may be missing out on more precious things in life like love, sharing, and other spiritual values. A Stoic wouldn't let themselves be influenced by superficial societal standards. They would focus on building a meaningful life where they're valued and respected for what they bring to the world, not for the amount of money they earn. They would seek a partner with the same outlook on life, someone who appreciates their true values. Ultimately, Stoics understand that happiness doesn't lie in possessing many things, but in knowing enough and appreciating what you have. They wouldn't let negative words affect their self-esteem and self-belief. Instead, they would continue to live a meaningful life, hoping to find true love, where both partners grow together and build a bright future. So number 10, I'm busy right now. I'm busy right now. A seemingly harmless phrase, but when repeated too often, it can become a subtle crack in a relationship. Everyone has busy times with work, but that busyness shouldn't become a wall separating two people. In true love, no matter how hectic life gets, people always find a way to make time for each other. It could be just a simple text message, a short phone call, or a weekend date. But if she consistently uses busy as an excuse to avoid moments of connection, it's a sign that she doesn't truly value the relationship. Busyness isn't an excuse to avoid responsibility and affection. If she genuinely cares about you, she will find a way to make time, even if it's just a little, to show her love and care. If not, it could be a sign of a lack of commitment and prioritization in the relationship. Communication and quality time are two essential elements of a lasting love. If she's always busy, be honest with her about your desires and expectations. Let her know that you need her attention and sharing, even if it's just a little bit each day. If she can't meet these basic needs, perhaps you need to reassess your relationship. Don't let busyness become an excuse for her to avoid you. Give both of you a chance to understand each other better and build a sincere and lasting love together. Number 11. I don't like your parents. When a girl says, "I don't like your parents," it's not just a simple comment about your family. It's a red flag about her feelings for you and the future of the relationship. Family is an important part of everyone's life, and accepting your partner's family is crucial for building a lasting relationship. If she can't accept or respect your parents, it might indicate that she's not ready for a serious commitment with you. It could also suggest a lack of empathy and understanding, which are essential qualities in a healthy relationship. Of course, this statement doesn't always mean she doesn't love you. Perhaps she's just having difficulty getting along with your family, or there are misunderstandings that haven't been resolved. However, if she consistently expresses dislike or disrespect towards your parents, it's time to seriously reconsider her feelings and the future of the relationship. Have an open and honest conversation with her about your feelings and try to understand the reasons behind her statement. If she truly loves you, she will be willing to listen, share, and find ways to improve her relationship with your family. But if she is unable or unwilling to change, it might be time to let go and find someone who can accept and love you, including your family. Number 12. I don't love you anymore. When these words fall from the lips of the one you love, resist clinging to any glimmer of hope or ambiguity. It's a bitter truth, a definitive declaration of love's end. Though your heart may shatter, reason tells you that holding on to a love that no longer exists is merely self-deception, causing further pain for both of you. Let courage guide you. Face this reality with strength and accept it as part of life. Sometimes, parting ways is the only way to liberate both of you, allowing each person to find their own true happiness. Don't let yourself drown in despair and sorrow. Respect her decision, for love cannot be forced or held captive. Instead, take time to heal your wounds, learn to love yourself, and open your heart to new opportunities. Remember, you deserve a true love, where you are cherished, respected, and happy. Never lose faith in love, for out there, someone is waiting to give you all the best things in life. Letting go doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to accept the truth and move on. Let the past rest and look towards the future with an open heart and a hopeful spirit. Because only when you can let go of what doesn't belong to you can you find true happiness. And those were 12 phrases, 12 red flags that could signal cracks and potential instability in your relationship. Love, no matter how beautiful and sacred, needs to be nurtured with respect, understanding, and sharing. If these phrases appear frequently, like tiny grains of sand falling continuously, gradually filling the glass jar of love, take the time to look back, to listen, and to have a sincere conversation with your partner. Open and honest communication is always the key to resolving misunderstandings, healing wounds, and finding solutions to problems. If, after your efforts to nurture the relationship, you still don't feel positive changes, respect, and love from your partner, perhaps it's time to reevaluate this relationship more objectively and wisely. Remember, you deserve to be loved and cherished. Don't let yourself get trapped in an unhealthy relationship. Be brave enough to let go, step out of the shadows, and seek true happiness, where you can be yourself, be loved, and shine. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the hidden corners of love. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to not miss our upcoming videos. We will continue to bring you valuable insights on love, life, and happiness. See you in the next videos, where we will continue our journey of growth and the pursuit of true happiness.